Good morning, marketeers. Let's talk money. The Fed has a new buzzword for 2025, uncertainty. Jerome Powell used the word 22 times in his latest speech, and the market seems to agree. The S&P is down nearly 3% over the last month as investors wrestle with economic signals that are all over the place. But we got some clarity in GDP. A new revision showed the U.S. economy grew 2.4% in the final quarter of 2024, up slightly from the original estimate. Still, economists expect slower growth ahead, with some forecasting just 1 to 2% for 2025. The reasons? A mix of overspending during the holidays, unpredictable weather, and the ongoing tariff roller coaster. And that roller coaster just took another dip. President Trump's 25% tariff on all imported cars is rattling global leaders. Japan says all options are on the table. South Korea is prepping an emergency response, and France is already talking about retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods. The result? Auto stocks slumped. Ford dropped nearly 4%, GM fell more than 7%, and Stellantis also dipped. Tesla and Rivian were the rare winners, trading higher since they manufacture entirely in the U.S. In the middle of all that, GameStop tried to shock the market by announcing plans to raise debt in order to buy Bitcoin. Investors didn't love that move. The stock tanked over 22%, reminding everyone that crypto plays still come with big risks, especially when financed by debt. Speaking of crypto, Bitcoin is holding steady around 87,000, shrugging off most of the tariff news this week. Meanwhile, Ethereum sits at 2006, and XRP is down slightly at 2.33. The SEC may soon be under new leadership, with President Trump's pick, Paul Atkins, signaling a friendlier stance toward crypto. At his Senate hearing, he emphasized the need for clear rules to reduce uncertainty and boost innovation. In housing, it's a mixed bag. Pending home sales jumped 2% in February after falling sharply the month before. But compared to last year, sales are still down by over 3%. Meanwhile, the average monthly home payment hit an all-time high of $2,807. That's up 5.3% year over year, thanks to record-high prices and mortgage rates that won't quit. The 30-year average is now 6.82%, and the 15-year sits at 6.24%. Globally, we're watching the fallout from U.S. trade policies. HSBC just cut banker bonuses and laid off employees in a major cost-saving push. They say it'll save over $1.5 billion by 2026. And back at home, American shipping companies are warning that new fines on Chinese-built ships could actually hurt the U.S. more than China. Why? Most U.S. carriers rely on those cheaper Chinese ships to stay competitive. Before we wrap, here's a fun one. Mark Zuckerberg bought the shirt Jesse Eisenberg wore while playing him in the social network. Yes, you heard that right. I guess this is my shirt now, Zuck said. Meta humor meets literal wardrobe change. That's your market rundown for Friday, March 28th. If you found this helpful, give us a follow, like the video, and subscribe for daily updates on money, markets, and momentum. See you Monday.